Shiny black piece using a 10 amp battery charger, and I just happened to luck out that I had the right square inches for the current that I was able to.
Steel.
He says, no, I need 20 of these. I said, yeah, no problem. We haven't really had any disagreements or anything on this is actually the first real complex piece I ever did. I think this, machining this side and machining that side. All I'm doing is I put this in the machine. If you're an operator, I put this in the machine here. And 0 is centered over this corner on the surface of this because it's the tallest part. I know this part's about just under 4 minutes. Each of these, it's actually cutting more air than anything else. Each notch that I'm cutting here is a layer. New piece of metal. I'll ruin the old piece of metal, so I put one of these that was already cut in there, and it went through and just kind of polished everything.
Yeah, you gotta do fairly.
But I found that actually measuring off the face of this is surprisingly repeatable. So I just it's almost a half a pound off. Maybe it's warmer.
This is a situation where I hold on to the lower portion of a rectangular block 3 inches by, I don't know, I think it's 12 inches when it's the right size, and 1.25 inches thick, and I hold it in stepped vice jaws and I machine down a little right to center line here from the top, and I do this whole side, and then I machine all the way through with the pocket. And then what I do is I've still got the rectangular portion of the part down below here. Then I take and put these vice jaws in the vice. Let's see if I've got this right. Like that.
How are you clearing your chips in the middle? Are you drilling all the way through so they can fall out a hole, or how you get them out?
The first thing I do is poke a 3/4 inch hole, and then I have a 3/4 inch corn cob, cobalt corn cob end mill, and I drop in here and I do it about, I think, 3/8 of an inch deep at a time, and no, with corn cob I changed it to go all the way down, and then I just kind of step out.
Okay.
And because all the chips just fall through, you know, like sand.
That's always a big pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Chips.
When you use the corn cob, man, they just turn into little tiny curly cues. But and then I come back with a regular 1/2 inch end mill and finish it to shape, and then I run a corner rounder over all the edges and all that. But then when I get to the second side, I've got, you know, this part like this with the big square blocks all over the lower half here. So then I just put it on vice jaws that I took and set and machined the inner profile out on the vice jaws, and then I just actually squeeze my vice out instead of in, and it holds on the inside of the part, and then that gives me the ability to come down here and go around and knock those big lugs off, deck the part, and put my radius on the inside here. So that's how I machine that.
Are you slitting that on the CNC too for the pinch?
Yes. Yeah, I drop a dowel pin in here and a dowel pin across here, drop them in, and then locate off of one end to the other to do the, I drill 2 holes and tap them, and then put that hole in there for the
What does this part do?
It holds a drop indicator.
It's just basically,
it's just
got an AR-10 receiver.
Hold that still. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna print some on one side my receiver.
Well, throw in with it and get anodized, then
Okay.
I'll do a test piece for you.
Okay.
But yes, then I can blow through the anodize. That's how I.
No, it's not anodized. It's raw aluminum. paid attention to my instructions. Well,
Yeah, my name's Beevo. The company's Chinese motor, and if I ran it more than like 10 15 hertz above 60, it's your circle, the little lines like that.
the problem is in his jog dialogue and other parts of the program, he's reusing hotkeys.
Okay.
There's like a uppercase R, lowercase r, both on the jog dialogue. It's just, when the jog dialogue's on, it turns on the coolant.
Oh, okay.
Garden hose running over against the wall and massive cleanup. Earl was complaining that some of the neighborhood cats were running around.
You can program rapid moves or no?
Yeah. Well, it rapids. You notice that when it goes from one operation to another, you're going to have what, 42 of them?
Right.
Because you're going to do, and the trick is, if you notice, when it gets done with a layer, it picks up to clearance. In fact, what I do is I'll give these to somebody who wants, to build the antenna. It's up to them to find the rods, thread the rods, but I'm just, the test parts I'm just giving away. But we'll have a...
Yes, go ahead.
I think the exact thing that I said to the guy at Port Plastics when he says, just bend
Here,
it.
hold it up down there in that vicinity down there. You go.
He said, just bend it in a pan box break, and I said, you're on crack.
Right.
Yeah.
And how many pieces did you think you'd have to pick up?